Why is it so hard to clearly answer one simple question? What am I actually good at? And where do I struggle? Most people guess, some copy others, and many avoid the question completely. But if you don't know your strengths and weaknesses, you're making decisions blindly. In this video, I'll show you a clear and practical way to identify your strengths and your weaknesses without overthinking or confusion. First mistake people make? They guess their strengths. I think I'm good at this. I feel like I'm bad at that. That's not awareness, that's assumption. Instead, start observing your real-life patterns. Pay attention to what tasks feel easier for you than others, where you perform well consistently, situations where you don't need much effort to do well. Your strengths show up in your actions, not in your opinions. Here's something most people get wrong. They judge themselves based on feelings. I feel confident, so I must be good. I feel nervous, so I must be bad. That's not reliable. Instead, look at results. Where have you actually done well? Where have you failed repeatedly? Results don't lie. They show patterns your emotions try to hide. Now let's identify weaknesses, not by what you say, but by what you avoid. What do you keep delaying? What makes you uncomfortable every time? What do you escape from? That's your weakness speaking. It could be lack of skill, lack of confidence, or lack of discipline. But whatever it is, your avoidance is the biggest clue. You don't see yourself completely clearly. No one does. So use a simple shortcut. Ask people around you. Not, am I good? Ask, what do you think I do really well? And where do you think I struggle? You might hear things you didn't expect. And that's exactly the point, because your blind spots are often visible to others. One moment doesn't define your strength. One mistake doesn't define your weakness. Look for patterns. If you consistently perform well in something, that's a strength. If you consistently struggle, that's a weakness. Clarity comes from repetition, not from one-time experiences. So here's the simplest way to remember this. Don't guess, observe. Don't rely on feelings. Look at results. Don't ignore discomfort. Follow your avoidance. Because the more clearly you see yourself, the better decisions you'll make.